Welcome back to my window. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, it is so ridiculous. So, CPS wants me to find a responsible adult. One that is able to help me with keeping the kids safe. One that will pass their background check as well as a criminal background check. One that I know that I can trust around the kids and the kids know. Trouble with that is he used threats, intimidation, fear to keep me isolated. He discouraged me from making friends. He discouraged me from talking to anyone. He told me that he would cuff me and whip me with a leather whip until I was bleeding if I ever told anyone about what was going on in the house, any of my personal life. As far as anybody was concerned, according to him, everything was good, everything was fine, everyone was happy, healthy, and whole. And that was all I was allowed to say. So, I don't have anyone that I know out here that I would trust around my kids, that my kids have bonded with. I can't trust my own family. I can't be around my family because I don't trust them around my kids. That's my own family. Which sucks. It really does, that you can't trust your own family members to be responsible and to have your back because they're just pieces of shit. And that's basically what my aunts and uncles are. Just pieces of shit. I don't trust them. I wouldn't give them a pet alligator. I wouldn't even give them a plant to raise and take care of. That's how little I trust my extended family. My kids don't know them. They've never really known them. They're not bonded to them or anything like that. And CPS is expecting me to find someone before I get my kids back that I can be able to trust. When I found someone who responded to my ad for a roommate, I told the social worker that I wanted them to run a background check on the person because I wanted to know before I even moved them in if this person would be safe to be around my kids. And you know what I was told? If you're advertising for people, direct quote, if you're advertising for people that you don't know to be your roommate, then that shows that you are not capable of being able to provide or recognize safe and unsafe individuals. And that it was my choice to be isolated. So it was my choice to avoid being handcuffed to a doorway, and it was my choice to avoid being whipped until I was bleeding with a leather whip, and it was my choice to avoid all of that and just be isolated. Yeah, that's really smart, social worker. That's really helpful in helping me find someone that's going to be safe around my kids. Because, see, I don't trust anyone. I don't even trust the social workers. And I don't trust the state to keep an eye on my kids and to keep my kids safe. I don't trust anyone except for myself to keep those kids safe. And I think I did a really damn good job in trying to keep those kids safe with the resources that I was granted to have. So I'm a little bit pissed right now that I'm sitting here trying to jump through all of their hoops, trying to get things done, and they're sitting there trying to tie my hands so that I don't get my kids back. Well, my response to them is, fuck you. You know what? Those are my kids. And you can go sit on a stump somewhere and shove a stick up your ass and twirl it around for all I care, because I'm going to do whatever the hell I need to do in order to get my kids back. And if that means that I have to go and find some random stranger who passes background checks and criminal checks and all that kind of bullshit, and I have to get to know them and learn to trust them, then I'm going to do what you want me to do. You want me to have someone move in, and you want me to get to know them, and you want me to feel comfortable around them to the point where I would trust them. Yeah, I can see where that would be a good idea. But you know what? You can help that along by saying, hey, Amanda, we ran background checks on this person. This person has no prior CPS history. This person has no criminal charges against them. This person is safe for you to have around your kids, and you can trust this person. Go ahead and let them move in. Or you can say, hey, Amanda, we did a background check and we found some stuff that is concerning to us, and we would prefer you not to move this person in. Because what that does is it helps me be able to weed out the unfavorable people instead of having to find out the fucking hard way that the person that's applying to be a roommate is someone who can't be trusted. I don't want to move someone in who's going to be sitting there 6 months down the line and be a complete and total douchebag. I want to know that up front. I want to be able to know that before anything proceeds forward. So if you're going to sit there and tie my fucking hands, then you can just go sit somewhere and watch me jump through whatever fucking hoops you want me to jump through and get what I need to have done. I want my kids back. You should have never taken them in the first place. I was doing everything I could to keep them safe, and you did jack all to be able to help me with keeping my kids safe. You want to sit there and you want to put in the petition that you did everything you could to keep the kids in the home, when the very first thing you fucking did was take them out of the home without doing anything to help me keep them safe. Yeah, go ahead. Play me. Try it. I am their mother. You have no responsibility for them at all whatsoever, and you did jack all to help me out with keeping them safe. So you know what? Fuck you. Fuck all of you. I'm done with trying to play your games, and I'm done with trying to show you how I'm trying to comply with your wishes. Those are my kids. And I trusted the wrong people. Yeah. But you know what? That's because I didn't have anyone saying, hey, Amanda, this person isn't trustworthy. Hey, Amanda, this person's going to wind up hurting you and your kids. I had to find out the hard fucking way. And if you're going to make me have to find out the hard fucking way that I can't trust anyone because you refuse to help me, then you're not doing jack shit to help me with keeping my kids, nor are you doing anything to help me keep them in the home, nor are you helping me with letting me have them back. So, yeah, I'm pissed. But I'm going to do what I can. And I'm going to keep trucking along. And I'm going to keep chipping at that block. And if that means that I have to go and get my degrees to become an attorney and then take everything I can to bring down the establishment from the inside out, then so fucking be it. Because Child Protective Services, Department of Family and Health and all that kind of stuff, they're not looking out for the family. They're looking out for whatever money they can be able to get from the government, because every child they take is money that goes into their pockets. So I'm going to get my kids back. You're not going to mooch off of my family and then watch me, because I'm not someone you mess with. I'm not someone you play around with. I'm a fighter. I'm not a survivor, and I'm not a victim. I'm a fighter. And you don't know whose dog door you just rattled. Because I'm going to get my kids back. And then I'm going to fight for every single child that you've taken away from their family, whose family has jumped through every hoop that they can, whose family you've tied into knots because you think that you know better than someone else, and you think that you can be able to sit there and put mandates on someone and not help them be able to meet those mandates. So fuck it. You want to rattle this cage? I want to rattle this cage. Just remember, America was founded by people who fought and bucked the system, who overthrew the government of England and created a country. Keep pushing, and those same people that you're taking advantage of are going to push back. There's more of me than just me, and there's other people out there, and I can guarantee you they're not taking it lying down, and neither am I. And that's my post. Aside from the fact that, things are really weird. So, yeah, that's my post. My little rant for the day. I know this video is not that long, but I worked today, so there's not much that would happen. Well, that went on. Same old. People lost their debit cards. People had their debit cards taken away by other people. I got one person that was mad at me because I caught him in a lie and I called him out on it, and they hung up on me. I had another person who got mad because they were disputing ATM transactions, and I pulled pictures, and I was like, hey, guess what? The person you allow to use your debit card and have your online information to make these transactions at the ATM is the same person that you're now saying took this money out of your account without permission. So, yeah, you're not getting your money back either. So, yeah. I guess the social worker just caught me in a bad mood. If I'd had a really good day and people didn't lie to me today, then I probably would not be in the mood that I'm in right now, but who knows? And who really fucking cares? Because I'm done. I'm going to do whatever I can. I'll go to those evaluations. I'll do the classes. I will make sure that I am squeaky clean. And when there's nothing left for them to complain about, I'm going to demand my kids back. And I'll do whatever means necessary to get them back. Because those are my kids. I carried them for 9 months. I gave birth to them. I'm the one who took care of them and fed them and made sure they saw the doctor and made sure that they did what was needed to be done. And I'm the one who's raised them. And I've done a damn good job raising my kids. So you can voice all the concerns you want. And you can try to use whatever excuse you can to try to keep my kids from me. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. So, that's my rant, and you guys have a wonderful night. I'll try to post something tomorrow. Can't guarantee anything, but I'm going to do my best. Alright, bye.